Mind the gap. We hear this statement, mind the gap, every time we are in a train station. Anywhere in the world, we are always alerted to the gap between where you're standing and where you are just about to make the leap onto a train. I want you to keep the vision of that in the forefront of your mind when you think of the following, okay? We just launched our self-care challenge this morning. Lads, over 2,000 people have signed up through that website and there's 1,600 people in the group as of this morning, okay? But we're closed. We can't take any more on right now. However, if you do want to join up for the next time, just make sure that you fill in the form online. I'll put the link in underneath. But let me get to the point. There's over 2,000 people who are just about to make a change. They are just about to prioritise their own self-care, internal self-care, possibly for the very first time. Now, I spoke to a client of mine this morning. We recorded a podcast actually, and we discussed this topic, mind the gap. I wrote about it at the weekend because I wanted to discuss it in here with you guys this morning. And she literally just said the same words as I wrote. She said, Nicola, when I started this work first, when I started doing the soul works, I was apprehensive. I was nervous. I was kicking the can down the road and avoiding them because I knew it was going to be difficult. And she also knew that the tools that she did have that weren't working for her were the only tools she owned. It was all she knew what to do, was her old way of doing things. And it was scary for her. It was a scary experience for her to put down her old tools, to feel the gap, and then pick up some new tools that she wasn't guaranteed were going to work anyway. Nobody gave her a guarantee that this would work. We have to mind the gap. We have to accept the gap. We have to know the gap is there. We have to know the gap is coming. It is no man's land. It is scary, scary times when we have to drop everything that we know of what we used to do. And we're nearly saying goodbye to part of who we were. Because this, what we do right now, is our normal. It is our safe space. It is our comfort zone. But I'm here to tell you that the comfort zone is a liar. That leap of faith when we're minding the gap, that's the growth zone. It's going to scare the shit out of you lads. But I swear to God, it absolutely works. So think in your head when you're making the choice of moving forward, because that train's going to take you somewhere that you want to be. Or are you just going to stand on the platform and observe the trains passing you by? Take it easy. Slán.